Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the weirdest things babies do that leave parents totally baffled. From random leg jerks to wild facial expressions, we're covering all the hilarious and head-scratching baby behaviors. So grab a juice box, find your pacifier, and let's get started. Have you ever peeked into your baby's crib and noticed their little legs going wild, almost as if they're doing their own version of the jitterbug? It can be surprising to see those tiny feet and legs moving nonstop, especially when you were expecting a peaceful nap time. But don't worry. This is a super common sight for parents everywhere. Your baby isn't secretly training for a spot on Dancing with the Stars? Diaper edition, even if it sometimes looks like they're ready to bust a move at any moment. These energetic kicks and wiggles are actually a healthy sign of development. What you're seeing are random leg spasms, and they're totally normal. In fact, these movements are your baby's nervous system hard at work, learning how to control those brand new muscles. It's a bit like a practice run for all the crawling, standing, and walking that's coming up in the months ahead. Think of it as your baby's brain and muscles learning to talk to each other for the very first time. Every kick, stretch, and wiggle is helping them build strength, coordination, and confidence. It's a fascinating process that's happening right before your eyes. So the next time you see those little legs going rogue, just remember, it's all part of growing up. Your baby is practicing for future dance moves, sports, and all the adventures that await them. These moments are important milestones, even if they look a little silly now. And hey, enjoy the show. It's free entertainment, and before you know it, those wiggly legs will be running around the house, keeping you on your toes. Babies make some truly bizarre faces. One minute they look like they're starring in a horror movie, and the next, they could be the adorable star of a diaper commercial. Their expressions change faster than you can blink, and sometimes it seems like they're reacting to things only they can see. But what's really going on behind those ever-changing faces? What's behind those wacky expressions? It's all about developing facial muscles and senses. Babies are born with the ability to move their faces in all sorts of ways, but they're still figuring out how everything works. Each grin, frown, or wide-eyed stare is a little experiment, helping them learn how to communicate and understand the world around them. Your baby is a tiny scientist, exploring the world and reacting to every new sensation. Every sound, light, or touch is a brand new experience, and their faces are like a live-action commentary on what they're discovering. Sometimes a new texture or a funny noise will spark a look of pure wonder or total confusion. That scrunched up nose? Maybe they're questioning your dinner choices, or maybe they just smelled something new and aren't quite sure what to make of it. Babies use their faces to show curiosity, surprise, and even a little skepticism, long before they can say a single word. And that wide-eyed stare? They're probably mesmerized by the ceiling fan spinning above. Or maybe they've just noticed a shadow dancing on the wall. Everyday sights that seem ordinary to us are absolutely fascinating to a baby, and their faces show just how amazed they are by the simplest things. These facial gymnastics are just your baby learning and expressing themselves. They're practicing for a lifetime of smiles, giggles, and even the occasional pout. Sometimes they'll even mimic the faces you make, so don't be surprised if your silly grin gets a silly grin right back. Who needs a comedian when you've got a baby with 1,000 expressions? Every day brings a new set of faces, each one more entertaining than the last. So next time your baby pulls a face that makes you laugh out loud, remember, they're not just being cute, they're learning, growing, and sharing their discoveries with you, one expression at a time. Hiccups, every parent's soundtrack. If you're a new parent, you've probably noticed that your little one seems to hiccup at the most random times, during feedings, naps, or even while just lying quietly. It can be surprising and sometimes a little funny to see your tiny baby's whole body jump with each hiccup. Babies get hiccups a lot because their diaphragm, the muscle that helps us breathe, is still learning the ropes. In newborns, this muscle is extra sensitive and can spasm easily, especially after eating or when they get excited. That's why hiccups are so common in the first few months. When the diaphragm spasms, you get those adorable, sometimes hilarious, little hiccups. It might look dramatic, but for your baby, it's just another part of growing up and getting used to the world outside the womb. The good news? Hiccups are completely harmless for babies. They don't cause any pain or discomfort, and they're simply a sign that your baby's body is figuring things out, one hiccup at a time. In fact, some experts believe hiccups might even help babies develop their breathing muscles. So there's no need to worry or try wild remedies you might have heard about. You don't need to give your baby water, hold their breath, or try to cure the hiccups. Just let them pass naturally. Instead, enjoy the cuteness. Those little hiccups are a memory in the making. Grab your phone and record a video, because someday you'll look back and laugh at how tiny and adorable those hiccups were. Remember, it's all part of the baby experience. Every hiccup is just another step in your baby's amazing journey of growth and discovery. Ever catch your baby staring into space like they're judging your life choices? Relax, they're not critiquing your parenting. Babies zone out to process all the new sights, sounds, and sensations. It's their way of hitting pause and letting their brains catch up. So next time you see that blank stare, know they're just busy being little geniuses. Picture this. Your baby's asleep, then suddenly flings their arms out like a tiny ninja. That's the Moro reflex, a normal startle response from our caveman days. It's triggered by sudden noises, movements, or changes in light. Totally normal, and it fades after a few months. Just another quirky milestone on the baby journey. Babies are tiny noise machines. Grunts, snorts, and squeaks all night long. Before you invest in earplugs, know that noisy breathing is normal for newborns. Their airways are small, and they're still learning to coordinate breathing. All those sounds? Just practice for smooth breathing later. It's like learning to ride a bike. Bumps are part of the process. Eventually, they'll master the art of quiet sleep. Does your baby sneeze like they're trying to clear the room? Babies sneeze a lot to keep their tiny noses clear of dust, milk, and other gunk. It's their natural way of cleaning house. No need to worry. Think of it as their built-in vacuum cleaner. Next time your baby sneezes up a storm, just smile and say, "Bless you." That's the weird and wonderful world of baby behavior. Hopefully, you got a laugh and some peace of mind about your little one's quirks. Embrace every moment. These oddities are part of the adventure. Thanks for watching, and remember, if all else fails, there's always wine.